Welcome to AutoWorld of Conway, where today we'll be previewing 1977 Pontiac Grand Prix. So this car has come to us from the Midwest, Nebraska if I'm not mistaken, and she has been owned by the same person since it was new. That's what they tell us, so we have no reason to believe any differently. And I think you'll understand once we spend a couple minutes with this car today and have a pretty high level of confidence of exactly what this car is. Beautiful condition. It is not perfect. None of them are. But we'll take a moment or two. Here our service department in the background, unfortunately. So this car has been parked for the last almost 10 years, and we have done some maintenance items so that way it can be driven and enjoyed immediately upon receiving this car. And you'll see there the white wall tires. Also did brakes and fuel components, the air conditioning compressor, which was functioning, but I'm glad it stopped operating while we owned it, so that way you would not have an unexpected repair right out of the gate. That's one of the other reasons we drive all these cars. We're going to drive this car in just a moment, but we try to vet them so that way, again, there are no surprises. Dealing with classic cars, there will always be at least one or two, but we try to keep that to a minimum. So the car has a couple marks around the body. There's one there. There's a little dimple here. I don't know if PDR could handle that. While I was washing it yesterday, I broke this. I have the pieces, and we will try to source another, but I cannot guarantee. I don't know how difficult they are to find. All the chrome bright work looks great. That hood must be 10 feet long. So we'll get to the power plant here in just a moment. I think we changed up a little bit on this video. Let's go to the trunk first. Only because let's do it with my right hand. That was more difficult than it was supposed to be. So in the trunk, you'll see very original. Original spare tire jack. Now the mud flaps, I'm not going to charge you for those, but those were on the car and I removed them. So you can reinstall those if you like. Black, probably my favorite color on big body cars. Again, this is another item that we're going to try to source. This little paint touch up previously there. It's like a brush or such. So again, it's not without flaws. Those are the major ones I can find. Another little one right there. You can see this paint a little thin right there. I don't know if it shows on the video, but again, original paint. So 74,900 miles or so. That will obviously change. Well, the wood grain is in nice condition. You see cruise control, which I tried to operate. It seemed like it wanted to work, but I wasn't able to get it to function fully. Power windows, driver's remote mirror. See where there's an oil change sticker at one time right there. Interior, exceptional condition, especially for the age. Very minor wear here and there, commensurate with its age. One thing to notice, the door hinge pins have been replaced on this car. These doors are also about 5 feet long and no sag. AM radio. Radial tune suspension. That was a gimmick in the 70s as people were just starting to understand what radial tires had to offer. So everything works except for the clock, which he told us that when we purchased it. First day with my new hands here. Horns, wipers, yes. The air conditioning, again, we have recently serviced the air. Hear the compressor kick on. Blend door functioning from vent to defrost and such. Yeah, nice and cold. So the windows function well. We'll put that one up. There goes the other one. Want those up so that way we have nice and quiet when we go for our drive. Assistant open the hood here. This is a 301. You had a couple different engine options in 77. I think there was a 30 horsepower difference between this and the 455, the 400. You see a new master cylinder there, motor, and AC compressor. Again, our goal is for you to have a car that you can drive and enjoy immediately. Here in the South, it was 110 heat index yesterday. So we want you to have air conditioning as a car that's equipped with air conditioning. Nice and smooth. Dash pad. close the hood. Let's go for a ride. Your door's not shut tight. So power steering, power disc brakes, and radial tuned suspension. This car is easy to drive. So we're here at our main dealership, 18 years since I've been here. There's Old Glory, flying high today, every day. So we'll get this up to speed, pass the camera off to my friend. This car will have 75,000 miles most likely before it's delivered to you. So you can see 60 miles an hour almost. Let's see, 55. Had some technical difficulties, so we'll continue on our test drive. I turned the air conditioning on because it's approaching 100 degrees in a black car. One thing I can't express enough is just how comfortable this car is to drive. It reminds me of the full-bodied Cadillacs and such. But enough power to cruise and enjoy. There we have it, AutoWorld of Conway, 1977 Pontiac Grand Prix. We always have good cars for good people.